what happens after the camera goes off. And everybody's feedback was, again, he's kind, he's generous. You know, he always thought about everybody else than himself. So how could someone who is such a giver, who made so many people feel happy and loved and comforted, when he got home, was so sad to the point that we all know what happened. And there's a brother I met a couple of weeks ago who says, who has a t-shirt, and I don't know if he's the person who said this or started this. He said, funerals don't count. He said, the love you have for people, funerals don't count. So if we're waiting to reach out or let people we know that we love them and we appreciate them when they're gone, it doesn't matter. Because I wonder, and I'm not, no shade to his fellow actors, but I'm wondering if outside of work, was there the check on? And that's another reason for the post. Taisha's watching right now. Not to talk about your business, but the check-in for her and Marcus and their spouses are not going to end in a couple of months, in a couple of years. We have to constantly check on people that have suffered from loss, especially loss of their children, for whatever the reasons were. I spoke to my girl Mona this morning. No particular reason. Well, actually, I did have a reason. I felt guilty that I haven't talked to her and spent time with her because she's grieving. It's been, I don't know, a year, 2 years since she lost her son. And depression is real, y'all. When you lose your child, that first of all, we're not supposed to lose our children. Our children are supposed to bury us. At least that's what they say. So when we bury a child, I can't imagine what guilt comes with that as you continue on. Yes, it's all selfish, but what could we have done prior to Christoph feeling so lost that he took his own life? Not we, obviously, because we don't know him. We're not friends with him. You know, we watch him on TV. I don't know him. I know people who know him, but I don't know him. But outside of him, is there anyone in my camp that I know is suffering from depression, that I know is sad? And on the out front, when it comes to being out and working and all those things, they might be all right. It's interesting. You can be all right at work because you can be so preoccupied with work that the quietness of when you're at home, the quietness can be so overwhelming that it takes over. How can a man who was loved by so many people, just at work, imagine his real life, you know what I'm saying, and his friends and family. How can someone who is loved by so many people feel so lost and feel so sad? We don't know. We can't even understand or imagine what our responsibility is. And I know I hate telling people what to do because I hate people on social media telling folks what they need to do. But what I've learned or what I have felt recently is that what we as a community, what we as a village need to do is the check-ons. We need to check on our friends. We need to check on our families that are going through serious things like depression because of whatever reason, but especially from loss of a child. So I'm going to do my part to be better present to my friends and my family. Yes, that's right, Taisha. My families that I'm in touch with, both sides of, yeah. You know, and even if you choose not to be in touch with your family, it's just being in touch with the people who matter to you. Because sometimes family ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you also choose who your family becomes. And if you choose who your family becomes, then we're still obligated to check on, to make sure everybody's good, to let them know I love you, that I care for you, and I'm here for you, and not just in words. Or any of us can say, I'm here for you. But what does that really mean if you don't show up? If you don't check on me? If months and weeks and days goes by where, yes, at work, I seem fine. And I don't know if I really seem fine at work. Because when you're a giver, it's effortless to give love to people. You know what I'm saying? It's effortless to ask you how your day is. It's effortless to give you a hug and give you an encouragement. You know what I'm saying? But then who's giving that back to you? Because you assume that because you're giving, so this person is giving so much of themselves that maybe they don't need, or you don't even think. I think that's what it is. We don't even think about it. Yes, girl, you do that. Just think, yeah. Like and this is someone who's going through her own transition, who is saying on a platform, stay in touch. That's what they want. That's what if we want to know what people who are depressed or who are sad or who have suffered from loss, what they want, we keep asking them, I got you. Whatever you need, I got you. Whatever you want, I take care of. What they want is for us to be present in their life so that if they are suffering, especially if they're suffering in silence, that even in the silence, I don't have to let you know that I'm sad for me to put a smile, for you to put a smile on my face, to call me or to come visit me and tell me you love me or take me out or have a conversation or do a check-in. You would be surprised on how many times people are sad and then there's a call that comes in that has nothing to do with nothing but changes their whole spirit. And maybe, just maybe, if someone would have grabbed on to Christophe and to, what's the chick with the bag, Kate Spade, or whoever, all these folks that are contemplating depression, if someone maybe at that point might have called or knocked on the door, who knows if they would still be here. And the crazy thing about depression and suicide and taking your own life is that the sadness is so overwhelming that the people who commit suicide don't even realize how many people they are actually leaving behind that is in pain because of them and the decisions that they made. But the decisions that they made because they felt so overwhelmed that they didn't have any other choice. How do you feel? How do you get so sad that you feel like you have no other choice but to end your life? When someone of a godly spirit gets to a point where they feel like they have no other course of action to take than taking their own life, we have done a disservice because someone didn't check on him. Someone didn't say, I know you're sad about the loss of your son. I got you. And I'm going to make it, like I said, my business to be more present in the people I say I care about. Because funerals don't fucking count. So thank you to, I'm sad for his family. I'm sad for him. Because how can you have, like I said, so much love from people and feel so alone? Let's do the check-in, y'all. Because depression is real. Depression is real. Without a doubt. I love you most. That's it. I don't really have nothing more to say. All right. Be well, everyone. Live. We are not guaranteed tomorrow. Live and love and laugh. Just live.